Oh, where's my horn? Where my
Bitches
horn
were
at?
born.
Where my horn at? Where my horn at? Ladies!
He literally, when we came in here,
it-
said he wasn't annoying, and then just did that.
That's okay. If I would like if I were to ever know like when Jerome wasn't home, and like you weren't home, and like I didn't feel like Joe would bite my ball sack,
Mhm.
I would come and steal the horn. When
You'd
you guys-
steal my horn? Queen of the Horns! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Random Ramblings. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick.
And I'm not as annoying as Jerome.
No.
Wow, what a bunch of dicks. Today we're talking about Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 3 and 4, The Queen's Justice and Spoils of War.
Wow.
I'm a poet and I didn't
That
even fucking know it.
Quite amazing.
So it took you 7 seasons to get both episodes right.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
That's
I
good.
thought
Honk right there.
for sure you would fuck that up as you were singing the song, as you were setting up.
Oh, now you ruined. Everybody knows I have to sing the intros of the songs and fucking A.
I mean, hey, whatever. It's like the Michael Scott thing. I get it. It's all good.
The Queen's Justice and Spoils of War.
Yeah. Attach it to a song that you like and roll with it.
I don't even know. I
Yeah.
think I just made that up. I don't know if that's a real tune.
It's a
That's-
tune.
What tune's that tune?
I have no idea.
I want to mention before I forget. People should go check out our Apex Legends videos we did all together. All three of us did it together, and then me and Nick on Thursday. Hopefully, it comes out Thursday. We have an Anthem video coming out. Nick's new favorite game.
Yeah, that's
What-
a great game.
We also have another Apex Legends video coming out this Friday. And
Which-
it's
We
pretty
got
good.
videos coming out
But-
all the time.
By the next time,
Pleeka, check them out.
if we ever do another one, Hess will have actually gotten a kill while we play.
I still don't think he has. I haven't seen it.
Bullshit. I got 2 of them.
Prove it.
You fucking screenshotted it all up in there.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to get into
Yeah.
these 2 fantastic episodes?
Yeah, they were
So
very
good.
good.
Nick fell
Very,
asleep
very
watching
good.
it last night.
I did fall
Super
asleep.
excited to run through these fuckers.
Last night, we went for a hike early in the morning, and
By we, you just mean you and Angela, because I didn't go.
yeah, not you. I don't know. I was tired last night, and I was like, all right, I gotta watch this episode. I'd already watched it once.
Yeah, he skipped
Right.
ahead, little fuck.
Yeah, I watched the whole season already.
Which I want to say, Hess, what have I been theorizing on about this show since about season 3? What's the one
you're-
question I've been asking over and over again every time Reek or Ramsey has shown
what
up?
the fuck is going on?
Did you like the screen? Why is there a heart beating?
he tapped it.
You tapped the heart and then you made that happen.
I was trying to make the heart go away.
Yeah, well, you touched it and it got bigger.
And then it's a fluttering heart. This is a whole new system to me.
Just don't touch the screen. How about that?
Yeah, I'm not anymore.
Fuck you.
I rest my case.
But what have I been theorizing about since the beginning?
He doesn't have a fucking
God
clue.
damn, Jerome.
Has to do with the ball sack?
What?
Has to do with the ball sack?
Yeah, if Peter Pumpkin Patch has a
Yeah.
nut sack.
I'm not going to say what, but Nick called me out there, and
Yeah, I
we
did.
find out the answer. We both completely forgot. There's a scene. We find out
No
the answer
shit.
in a couple episodes coming up. And
Theon or
Theon, Theon, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm excited to get to
I
that.
believe I don't remember what episode. I watched too many this week. So I literally watched
That's okay.
episode 3 and took notes about halfway through, and then we went to the gym and finished it. We watched episode 4, then watched episode 5 and episode 6 and episode 7, and then we were going to do the podcast
on Monday.
on Monday, but you couldn't do it on Monday, so I was like, all right, I'll just watch it. And then I fell asleep on the last part, just the battle where she comes in with the dragon, just the most loud, most exciting part.
Right.
And you were asleep on the couch with a pig.
Yeah, I fell asleep on the couch with a pig. But I woke up
Shame.
in episode 6.
Yeah.
I was like, there's screaming, and I won't spoil stuff for you, but there was some shit
appreciate
going
that.
on. Shit that we've talked about previously.
Something
Well, I
we,
didn't
something
think
we
we'd
mentioned
get-
last
I didn't
podcast.
think we'd get. I didn't think we'd get in episode 4.
What do you think we got?
What did you think we got?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I did not expect Daenerys to be like, yeah, your plan sucks. I'm going to attack.
Yeah,
And I didn't expect that.
some people actually changed their opinions about her this season because of the way she acts like that.
Can we get there? Can we get there?
Yeah, sure.
Then we're going to talk. Because I changed my opinion about a couple people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's just get there. Let's just get there.
All right. Who do you change your opinion on?
Let's just get there.
Well,
okay, so you mean start it?
Oh, start the episode?
Yeah, let's roll.
Oh, okay.
And when we get there...
That's one way of saying it. I assume he meant let's jump to that point.
Feel free to speak English to us, and then we'll understand.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. All right, starts off with Jon and Davos arriving in Dragonstone.
Yep. Riding up on the beach with their little bitty tiny boat.
When they got up there, after the dragon flies over and they get scared and they're talking to Daenerys, I almost walked over to you in the gym and asked you this. They're saying all Daenerys' names again. Did you want her to go biggest dick in Atlanta again?
I actually.
The funny thing is I actually thought that when they said them. Well, actually, I think it was like when they go up in the tower.
That's when they're in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and Tyrion's like, oh, da 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 da, and I was like, biggest dick in Atlanta. I actually thought it was funny. I was gonna point that out.
I like how Davos is like Jon Snow. He's like,
it shows the difference because like she's like I did this and that, and then once they start arguing, then he's like Jon Snow's this and that, and like then he started naming off his names. But it shows the difference. Like she's cocky and he's like, I'm just Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is he?
Yeah, I did change my tune a little bit on her.
I could see that a bit.
I haven't. I never liked her that much in the first place.
I still like her a little bit, but
I probably like her more now than I did originally.
When we originally got to this season, it made me realize that I like Jon Snow a lot. That's when I figured it out because they started fighting, and he's like, "I don't want to bend the knee to you," and she's like, "I want to burn people," and I was like, "Well, fucking Jon Snow's right."
Yeah, it
made me realize that.
It does make you realize who you root for when they kind of argue, but you know they're just gonna fucking bang it out anyway. So what's the difference?
Right. Well, see, the thing is like I dislike Daenerys less, and I like Cersei more after these two episodes.
You like Cersei more?
I do. It's weird. I don't know.
All right, well, that's it for Random Ramblings this week, everybody.
She's a cunt bag and a half.
Every fucking week he's like, she's a fucking cunt. That bitch needs to die. Put a penis in her eye.
Yeah,
I did not say that I am like I have alliance to myself with her.
Sounds
I'm just saying.
Alliance.
If I was Brienne, I'd stab you right now.
But you're not.
Yeah.
And you can't stab through an iPad.
Well, yeah. In the future, you might be able to.
Well, if you were Brienne, I would be Arya, and I would dance around you with my little tiny sword and make you look stupid.
Yeah, now, well, you were already dancing around me with your tiny sword every Tuesday, so.
Yeah.
Just so you know, never had a complaint.
When they arrive, Varys and Melisandre have a little chat, and then he's like, "You better get the fuck out of here."
That was interesting.
And she goes, "I'm gonna die here," and so are you.
Yeah, she was like, "I have to come back here one more time to die here, just like you." And he's like,
"I thought that was
what
pretty
the
dark.
fuck?" He's like, because he to me it looked like he's like, "I'm gonna die here, like probably soon."
Well, she didn't say soon.
Wait, I know, but he looked like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah. Well, because the other fucking one that he thought was her said, I heard what they said when they threw your bits in the fire. So,
what would you say to someone if you were throwing their cock in the fire? You burnt?
Probably. When Jon and Daenerys are talking to, Varys comes in and interrupts with, "Hey, by the way, we just lost everybody."
He's like, wrap up this meeting. I got something important to tell you.
She's like, "I'll get you some supper." And he goes, "Am I your prisoner?" "Not yet." And I'm just like, whatever, bitch. He just lost everybody.
There's some really good conversations this episode, though.
We're done.
Between, like, Jon Snow and then even with Tyrion and all that. I really liked a lot of those.
Yeah, and they kind of assume everyone's dead, and they show Theon getting pulled up by his men.
I like that, too. And he's like, "I tried to save my sister." And they're like, "If you tried, you'd be dead."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay."
I like that, too. It just proves what a little pussy is. And I had this... Remember how Jerome was talking about theories, and he said one of the theories is that someone weak is going to, like save everybody?
Save everybody?
Yeah.
Theon.
He thinks Theon. And he texted me that. I was like, oh, fuck, I hope not.
I hope not. But, I mean...
I could totally see that now. I really hope not, though.
They keep fucking him up. He did do good with Sansa, but, like, he still... Then he goes back to his old...
Well, they keep making you think, oh, this is where he's going to be... Oh, he's still the same guy?
Yeah.
They've done that too much. The Once you texted me that, I was like, fuck, that's probably it.
It is kind of interesting now that you mention that. Yeah.
I really hope that's not the case.
I hope I'm wrong, because that would...
I think Jon Snow kills him, but that's just me.
Kills Theon?
I don't think he will at this point. I mean, depending on if he does anything else.
I'm just saying, I think eventually Jon Snow kills him.
Oh, I don't see that happening at all.
I could be wrong. That would
too.
surprise me if that happened. But
it would surprise me. Well, because I mean, he's already had his chance.
Yeah.
He already said he wouldn't kill him because of what he did
Maybe
with Sansa.
Theon turns into a White Walker.
Oh, that's true.
And Jon
you think
kills
he's
him.
turn into a White Walker and then attacks him?
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe the first White Walker. I can't answer that. Never mind.
So the next scene, you got Euron dragging the 3 bitches through the fucking street. The 2.
Yeah, he was pretty. He had like a hard on.
He literally said he had one.
I know. I know.
The horse is like, knock it off.
This is where then he walks in there, right, with Jaime and all that, and he talks about fingering Cersei's asshole.
Pretty much.
Did you like that, Hess?
Yeah.
He's like, a little finger up the bum.
Yeah, I was like, wow. And Jaime.
You know what's
like,
funny? In that moment, I was like, oh, he's Hess. Hess would totally be talking. Hess would be talking shit to him, be like, yeah, can I stick my finger in your sister's bum?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I totally see him doing that.
I don't see that happening at all.
You never know.
I think you would have jumped over the
You
boat.
don't.
Like
You don't see the side of Hess that I see.
No, I don't. Thank God. Yeah. So he drags him to the street. They're getting shit thrown on them and stuff, and then they have the big production. And I thought he was bringing all 3 of them to Cersei, but he only brings. The
I
2
thought so
from
too.
Dorne.
But I guess hers is. He deals with her later on.
Yeah, he brings Yara with him.
Mm-hmm.
So then the next scene, they're in the dungeon, and at one point, Cersei's
This is fucked.
One point, and this is what I said last week. I said she does something cool
yeah.
this week. This is what I was talking about. So
Yeah.
at one point, she's like talking to whatever Alara or whatever her name is, and she's like, "Why did you do that?" And she catches herself like not being tough or whatever. And then like. Then just goes off on a rant and all the things ways she can kill her daughter and all this other stuff.
Oh, yeah,
She's very obsessed with bodies decomposing, like faces decaying and all that.
Yeah, so then she gives her a little kiss.
That'd have been funny if if Qyburn gave her like
listen.
the solution and it was the wrong one. He's like, "Oh fuck, hold on, I'll be right back."
Like I thought that was cool. Like
that was a cool scene, but it didn't make me go, "Wow, fucking Cersei."
I was like,
wish I was
like,
Jaime.
Cersei's got it going on.
It's like an eye for an eye.
Or a
Makes
kiss
the
for a kiss.
whole world blind.
I mean, and then like they're just far enough away from each other where they can't touch each other. Like just fucking. I was like, wow, that's so cool.
It was pretty cool. It was very evil.
Like, don't get me wrong, cruel and twisted, but cool.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's why I brought it up last week. I was like, oh yeah, she fucks them.
Is that what it is that made you like her though, or like made you more on her side?
Yeah, because I mean, like I get it. Like it's her daughter. Like she did the exact same thing, but amplified it worse because like she's literally going to watch her fucking die, and she can't do anything about it.
Yeah, Hess is evil. It makes me not want to. Remind me not to do anything evil to Hess.
You know what? It maybe because they're not killing her. They're killing the daughter. They're not killing the mother.
they're gonna keep
Right.
we'll force feed
Well, she
you
told
and all
her
that.
we're gonna force feed you if you don't eat. Blah,
So I wonder
blah,
if we'll
blah.
ever see her again. Like, does she break out? Does she just die there? And we
Maybe
never see
she's
her
the
again?
spinoff and it's like Prison Break.
Jesus
Oh,
fucking
boy.
Christ!
Not going down that hole.
No, Jesus.
I know. I've heard your affinity for Prison Break.
You know, one day you guys will watch Prison Break. You'll be like, Jerome was on to something.
I guarantee you, I will not watch Prison Break.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you're missing out on a good show.
Yeah, I'm not watching
Okay.
either. I'm okay missing out on a good show. You can't watch every good show.
They
I
can
miss
try
out on
though.
a lot of good shows.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. He hasn't even seen True Detective. Oh, that doesn't count.
Yeah, it's not a good show.
And then Cersei meets with the Iron Bank.
Yeah,
Thought this was a cool scene too.
I liked it too. And then like later on too, when she pays them, like in the I guess second episode, and like it's like, wow, we gonna have a hard time telling this. They really were liking your interest rates.
Yeah, fucking. I guess like between meeting with Iron Bank and killing her, she does get all horny and fuck Jaime one more time.
Yeah, that was weird. She goes in the room and she's just like, zzz, and then in the morning, Jamie's like, whoa, don't open the door. And she's like, I could do whatever I want. I'm the queen. I fuck my brother. And then opens the door.
She's such a.
Jamie's
cunt.
like,
Yeah, she's like kind of running rampant right now.
yeah, she was wanting to ramp it on that cock. You know what I'm saying? We almost saw Jamie Lannister's butthole. Did you guys think about that?
No.
They had the camera on his asshole and she grabs his cheek. A little spread, we would have saw Jamie Lannister's butthole.
What is wrong with this kid?
He's yours, not mine.
Jesus.
You made me the way I am
want
today.
him?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
You do, because we'll be watching the show like, wow, we almost saw his butthole. And you'd be like, yeah, we almost did.
I mean,
It's
sure.
Like it's like that video that his girlfriend showed us.
It was like that. A little spread on Hess's butt cheek, we would have saw his butthole.
Wow, you saw that video.
Yeah, you were there. You
were
watched
there.
You were laying upside down on your couch.
You're giggling. Yeah, the Iron Bank's gonna back them, not bank them, back them once they get paid back.
Yeah,
he says that a couple times.
Oh, we'll be with you as soon as we get paid.
Yeah,
and then he's like, "Wow, you kind of put your dad to shame."
So then, I like how Tyrion goes out to brood on the cliff, and he's like, "You're already brooding? Like I can't even brood better than you." And he, sorry. I was already thinking in my head, what's he looking at? And then I'm like, no, I'll ignore it. And then in the middle of me starting again, I know. Let me catch
I heard the dog like jumped up on the couch and fucking made a little noise. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's just funny. That's all. And basically he's like, talks Jon into realizing that he's asking the impossible of Daenerys.
Yeah, and he's like, is there anything I can help you with? He's like, well, there's some Dragonstone here.
First he had to like talk him into it.
Yeah.
He's like, well,
it kind of talked him off the ledge a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sort of. Stuff going on or what?
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Someone's breaking into his house again. Yeah. This doesn't happen in a while.
Anything, so. Maybe it's your.
I think we'd probably hear before him someone breaking in his house.
For sure.
Maybe.
That would be sweet. That would give us a lot of views.
Yeah, someone's say that a lot, but it would not be cool.
It would be very cool. You could put right at the beginning. Watch our podcast. Hess gets fucking annihilated.
What if they break in and kill me? Like what would happen then?
You could take him.
Well, it'd be hard to do part 2.
Would it still be cool?
It would get us a lot of views.
I think
it would be hard to recreate. I don't know what's happening. You're just pointing with a pen.
Someone did break in. There's a burglar behind you.
Get her!
I'm just gonna make out with her right now.
That's not what I meant by get her.
Oh, that would make for a good podcast.
We just start hearing his balls slapping in the background.
I mean, we would hang up on you.
Okay.
Yeah, he says that, he mentions the dragon glass, and then Tyrion goes straight to Daenerys and says, just let him have the dragon glass.
Then he's like, you didn't even know it was here. Just make him preoccupied.
Yeah, you don't need it. You didn't even know it was here.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt you. Mm-hmm. And then you give him something he wants. It's cool that, like, this whole time, you just kind of figure that Daenerys and Jon are going to be together, right?
Yeah, they definitely put out vibes like, fuck you, but I want to fuck you.
Yeah, the way they look at each other, it's just like...
It's like, God, I really want
how many times did she ask about his heart? What happened to his heart?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was...
Not really sure what you just said.
It is a little fishy when,
yeah.
Davos is saying
I thought he was getting punched, remember?
He's like, no.
How'd that go? Show me one more time.
No. And then Daenerys brings it up, and he's like, "Well, they are Northerners, just blaming it on their weird or whatever."
Oh yeah, like saying they speak different or whatever.
Which is funny because he's totally wrong.
Yeah, Tyrion.
Yeah.
A lot of times when he's talking to Daenerys, it almost seems like he knows the right answer. Like he's like, let him take the dragon stone. It's nothing. Or the dragon glass. But then, I feel like he's like, no, he's actually going to use it. And then he's like, oh, they speak weird. You probably thinking he might have died, but I don't, whatever. Like, he's just, saying what she wants to hear, kind of get by a little bit sometimes.
A little bit.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, with this whole thing, yeah.
So then you got Sansa walking around, I almost said Littlefinger, walking around with Littlefinger in Winterfell.
I thought he was leaving. I thought he was told to leave.
Jon and what they were talking about when's he gonna leave, and she's like, well, he did say about us, and he's got all the army, blah blah. So he's staying for a while.
Yeah, he's not leaving Winterfell. You like Littlefinger?
Littlefoot.
He's got something up his sleeve, and it's not gonna be good.
His storyline this season, it confused me and Nick for a while.
You gotta appreciate Littlefinger though.
Yeah.
I don't not appreciate him. It's just he worries me.
Oh, because he's gonna conspire to.
He's gonna fuck something up or something.
I think he wants to fuck Sansa
up.
Oh, he absolutely does.
See, I don't think he would.
Well, then this will make you wonder. She asked how long the longest winter was, and He's like, I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know, but Master Luwin had all the... He keeps every scroll that's ever sent here. And the Littlefinger goes...
Yeah, he gives like a little look like, what?
So that
Really?
that gives him a little idea.
Yeah.
I'm not catching that idea.
Oh, you will. Trust me.
Yeah, you'll get it pretty soon.
Okay.
And then Bran shows up and then talks, hey, I saw you on your wedding day. It was very beautiful.
Well, first he's like, I'm sorry what happened to you. I'm sorry it happened at our home. You're beautiful
He's
that
fucking
night.
weird.
Yeah, it'd be weird, too, if you saw everything.
Yeah, he's seen he's like Nick. He's seen everything that happened and then rewatched it and fell asleep.
Yeah.
So he's just like a
I mean, he
goof.
he even tells
Just a
that girl in
big
the second
fucking-
episode, like, kind of remember what it's like to be Bran Stark, but I'm not him anymore.
Yeah.
Well, and he has like no personality. Like he speaks softly, doesn't get
carries
excited.
a big stick.
Has no
They got
emotion.
that way too late.
Are they displaying that because he has seen so much? Like he's just like dead
Well, yeah,
inside?
I think he's not Bran anymore. He's the three-eyed raven.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think he's dead inside. I just think he's a different being.
And I think he just doesn't care because he's like, oh, I know how everything ends. So what?
Yeah, I mean, why are you going to get excited for something? Like, oh my God, we just won the World Series. Yeah, but you lose the next 100 years in a row. If you already know that shit,
Yeah,
like
he knows
don't
what
get
happens with the
excited.
White Walkers. He knows what happens with Daenerys. Everything.
This is true.
Maybe not the exact order because he said he's not great at it yet, but he knows for the most part things that are going to happen.
And we don't know. He says he could see what's going on and what's going on in the past. He can't necessarily see the future.
Well, he said I could see everything that has happened and will happen, and that has happened and
is happening.
Oh, he doesn't say what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I thought he did.
Like, that really would make you depressed.
I don't think he's depressed. I think
Yeah, I
he's
think
just-
he's just.
I think he knows he needs to get this shit together because there's a bunch of fucking dead guys coming to kill him.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it would depress you because there's so much shit that happens in the world, like bad shit, negative shit that we don't really know about. That I feel like it would.
I mean, he seemed pretty happy about Sansa's wedding dress.
Yeah, he didn't even care that she got raped.
He said she looked. Oh, you look so beautiful that night. And then she's like, "What
Yeah.
the fuck?"
She just leaves like,
Even later on when she sees Arya, she's like, "Oh yeah, Bran's here."
Yeah, Bran has visions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's different.
I
Yeah.
like him like that.
Just
And you know-
imagine
you know
you
what-
get this gigantic power. You'd probably
Yeah.
be a
No,
little
yeah,
off too.
You know
I
what
get it.
this whole scene
I
reminded
get
me
it.
of, though, the first time I saw it? Well, not the first time, but rewatching it now, is when you yelled at me and called me stupid for saying Brand in a wheelchair, and then he's in a wheelchair out there.
Oh yeah,
Because the pop figure kept falling down, and I was like, why don't they have a woman with him like in a wheelchair? And you're like, a wheelchair? It's Game of Thrones. He's on Hodor all the time.
Yeah, see, I
And there
told
he
you I
is.
don't remember shit from season 7.
Yeah.
So and then Jorah is cleared to leave, and Sam is given manuscripts and scrolls to copy as punishment for almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool because the guy's like, "Hey, you did a good job. Now go fucking redo all these because you could have killed everybody."
It's funny. So,
Yeah.
not to say spoilers, but stuff wouldn't have happened if he didn't break the rules.
Correct.
So it's very weird how stuff. I kind of forgot that like stuff that happens later on is only by complete accident.
For Sam's side, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The Unsullied take Castle Rock as Tyrion.
That was a really cool scene.
Tyrion narrates the whole thing
I like that a lot. Him
Yeah.
narrating it and
I
talking
like
about how
that
he had
too.
that hole and all that.
because it was different.
Yeah, it was
Like
very.
they hadn't
different.
done it before. It was a cool way to do it.
It was.
But unfortunately, there's not that many Lannisters there.
Yeah.
How would you like to
Nope.
be one of the guys that go, all right, we're going to leave you at the castle?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're just here to die,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, they probably didn't tell him that.
I mean, I think
were
they
coming.
probably had an
I
idea.
think, when they were announced, like, hey, we're going to Highgarden. All right, we're going to stay here. and
Yeah,
guard the
you
castle."
guys guard the castle from the Unsullied coming.
Yeah.
It's that weird soldier mentality.
Yeah, I don't think I could get that. Like staying there, just knowing you're gonna die.
I'm not sure that all of them would have that mentality. I mean, it's not being.
Yeah, I mean, like those guys we saw hanging out with Arya, they wouldn't. be able to
They
do that.
would, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then so it shows. So they take Highgarden, they get all the gold, and then Olenna is up in her room with Jaime, and Jaime gave her a little poison.
Yeah, and they start talking, and she's like,
Oh,
"Is it gonna hurt?" Oh, good, no, because I don't want to die like your son.
Yeah.
Because that's not what I
And then
intended.
one more little stab.
Yeah.
Twist of the knife.
I like that. I remember watching. We're like, oh, he finally knows. Do you think in that moment he was more mad that they've been mad at Tyrion, or more mad that she killed his son?
I think he more was like, "Fuck! I knew Tyrion didn't do it."
That's what I thought too. I thought that'd be his first thought.
Oh, it is ironic that he talked Cersei out of doing all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
And then I still think he wouldn't have. Maybe he would have, but I don't think Jaime liked Joffrey all that much. I mean, I know it was his son.
Yeah, he probably still loved him, but he probably knew. I mean, like when she called him a psychopath or whatever, he didn't bat an eye.
No. And like, what was that
I mean,
sword's name?
even-
He's like, Widow's Wail.
Even Cersei earlier on in the series said something like, even if your son's crazy or whatever, you still love him.
Yeah.
Basically, when she's talking to Sansa.
Yeah, but that was episode 3.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this next one too.
Yeah, so episode 4 is Spoils of War.
Spoils of War.
Spoils of War. I like how this one ended. Leaves you with a little hanger.
Yeah. Me and Nick theorized on the ending of this for a while. That was like the majority of our other video we did on this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's Jaime sends the gold to King's Landing.
Yep.
Littlefinger then gives the famous dagger that the guy tried to kill Bran with in episode.
Episode 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because episode 1 ends with him falling out the window.
You caught all that, right?
Yeah, I caught all that.
Okay.
And Bran's like, don't want it. He tries to give it. I think this is a little later, but he tries to give it to Sansa, right?
He gave it to Arya.
He gave it to Arya.
I know he ends up giving it to Arya, but did he try to give it to Sansa first or no?
No, I think he made that up.
Okay.
Yeah. See, to me, I thought he knew. He's like, oh, I'll give it to her because.
Yeah, she's going to need it.
So he does see the future. Bam.
I don't think that's true.
Then how do you know to give it to her?
I think he just knew that she'd use it.
I think you're wrong.
That's what I thought. But, I mean, obviously I don't know as much as you guys.
He does... I don't know what Littlefinger's trying to do to Bran necessarily, specifically.
I've seen the whole season, and I still don't know what he's trying to do there.
But it's not going to work.
Yeah, and when you're talking to someone that's like,
and there's so much chaos in the world.
And
he's like,
chaos
is a ladder. And he's just like, what the fuck? Oh, thank God. Hi, Mira.
Yeah.
You're speaking fucking Japanese.
Yeah. But he does say chaos is a ladder.
Or Italian.
Chaos is a ladder. He says that in season 1. I don't remember exactly when. I think he said it to Varys, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, he says it to someone like that, yeah.
But yeah, when he's talking about how his plan and chaos, you just... Basically, he creates chaos.
Yeah.
Right.
And Bran calls him out on it. Pretty funny. Yeah, and then Mira's like, all right, I'm leaving. He's like, okay, see you later.
Yeah, and she's like, no, nothing. My brother died for you. Hoda died for you. And he's like...
She's like, I don't think you need me anymore. He's like, nope, I don't.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Thank you.
Pretty cold.
And then that is when he says, I'm not really Brandon Stark anymore.
Yeah, I vaguely remember what it was like to be him, but, I'm the three-eyed raven now.
Yeah.
But every time he says that, it reminds me of Hess's like, so what, do you just call him the three-eyed raven now? And I was like, yeah, he's the three-eyed raven. He's like, so if I say the three-eyed raven did something, I'm like, I'll know who you're talking about.
We're like, yeah.
It reminded when he was talking to Sansa in the last episode.
It was like talking to Hess?
Yeah, and that's what it reminded me of, because he's like, I'm the three-eyed raven. Who taught you to do that? Oh, the three-eyed raven. I thought you're the three-eyed raven. I am.
And she's like, who's on first?
Yeah, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Nobody. Someone's on second.
So
it is an interesting angle to have him, like in the whole thing, like it adds another element to the show.
That's the stuff that I ended up like really liking about this season.
We don't ever go back to when he's with Ned, right? We're done with all that, right?
When who's with Ned?
The flashback? No.
You're talking about
flashback?
No, they have more flashbacks.
There's more.
With Ned though, with the young Ned and Lyanna, or no?
Not Ned.
Not Ned.
Right?
Not Ned, but there's more.
Lyanna's in another flashback.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it gets pretty interesting.
Hopefully it's a nice little...
I don't know where we are. I think we're around this area. But when I'm going to tell you my theory. When Arya shows up to talk to him, he goes, oh, you're home. I thought you were going to King's Landing. And then Sansa's like, why would you go to King's Landing? And he goes, to kill Cersei. She's on her list. I told Nick, what if, because he says in the previous episode that...
like, what list?
Yeah, that he's not good at seeing his vision stuff. He said in the previous episode that he did see Arya kill Cersei, so he was expecting her to go there, but he just saw it out of order. So maybe in the next season or so, we'll actually see that happen.
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
Because he seemed a little... He's like, oh, you're here? I thought you were going to kill Cersei. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, he seemed thrown off by it.
It does make sense. I'll give you that.
Unless he can't see the future.
Yeah, unless he can't, but I'm pretty sure he can. I thought he can up until this point, so...
Yeah, me too.
You never know.
I'm going to Google, let's see. Hey, Siri.
Oh, my God.
We had to do it once, right?
Can the three-eyed raven see in the future?
She's not going to know that shit. You asking the dumbest question.
See, you can't talk while I fucking ask your questions, because then it gets confused.
Can't blame that shit on
Hey,
me.
Siri. Can the three-eyed raven in Game of Thrones see the future?
Okay. I found something on the web for Can the Three-Eyed Raven in Game of Thrones season future. Take a look.
Season future?
Well, it brought me to a Wikipedia page. So you go on and I'll
Was she
find
like
out.
paprika or what?
All right, so
I'll have a little paprika, please.
Arya shows up at Winterfell.
Yes.
So the guard.
Two dumbest fucking people are standing guard.
Yeah, this is very light. What was the other point where she was trying to get in? I don't remember now.
It was earlier. It was like season 1 or something. When she's it's like the same kind of thing.
She's getting back.
She
into
runs
King's
out
Landing.
and she's like, "My dad's not stuck." Blah blah blah. It was very similar to that.
She has a lot of problems getting back into castles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she outwits the guards, which didn't take much, and then they're like, "Oh, you go tell Sansa. No, you go tell Sansa." And then she's just gone.
Bam. They have green sight, a powerful green seer who can perceive the past, present, and future through visions.
Well, then
There
maybe
you go.
you're right.
Bam. Suck my dick, Nick. I know more than you about Game of Thrones.
Here we go. Yeah, just fucked up everything.
That's
That's how you make a point.
That's the theory horn.
Okay. But
Sorry, Hess, you can't squeeze it, so if you have a theory, I'll honk it for you.
Okay, thank you.
So when she disappears, they go and tell Sansa that, hey, she got in here. And she's like, oh, I know where she's at. And they go down to the
Did
crypts.
you notice they fucked up the names too? They're like Master Lumen and like, but they said I'm like wrong.
Yeah, because they've been dead.
Yeah, and Sansa's like, oh yeah, it's really her. I know where she is.
Yeah. So she's down there at the crypt looking. She's looking at their father. That's when she asked her. She's like, "Did you kill Joffrey?" No, I wish.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on my list. What list?
Yeah.
And
They listen to
That's
people I'm
right.
gonna kill, then they both start laughing. It's
Yeah,
a
and
little weird.
Arya gave that like fake "I'm innocent" laugh. It was
Mhm.
like weird because she's far from innocent. And then
100%.
she tells her the Bran's here. They go out by the weirwood tree and talk to Bran. It's crazy ass.
Yeah, that's when they get the dagger and all that.
Gives her the dagger. Sansa. That's when Sansa's like, he has visions.
Yeah.
Like a Bowie girl or something.
Be careful, he might talk about you getting raped.
Yeah. Luckily, Arya hasn't been raped yet.
Ew. Hopefully she doesn't.
He doesn't say yet. I don't think she will.
You should probably die first.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, he gives her the dagger, which I think will come in handy if White Walkers are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Valyrian steel.
Jon takes Daenerys into the cave to show her the
And
dragon
then he
glass.
butt fucks her.
No.
Oh, sorry. Wrong show.
Yeah.
Now, the funny thing is like Abby was like, "Oh, is there nudity in this?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Fuck," because she wants to see it. She wants to see it too.
She's nude in the last episode, and so is Jon, but we don't see his bits.
Well,
We don't get to see Jon Snow, I'll tell you that.
of course not.
Yeah, he takes her in there to show her the dragon glass, and then shows her like the writings on the wall from the Children of the
Yeah.
Forest.
Yeah, I was thinking, wow, the Children of
like,
the Forest are pretty good
wow.
artists. They drew those things very accurate.
She was, yeah. The White Walkers looked exactly like White Walkers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I was.
and she was just like, taken back, like, "Oh my god!"
I
Like,
still
they
think
were
she
right here.
I still think she believes it though. She goes, yeah, I could just be cave paintings.
Yeah, maybe Stannis did it before he left.
Good, but yeah.
He gave
That's
Shireen
what I
some
thought about. How
chalk.
come Stannis didn't know any about that shit down there? They never explored the island he was on for like 3 fucking seasons.
Probably not. What's he like? He's gonna go in a
He's
cave.
lazy, just up on top,
Yeah.
fucking banging Melisandre
Killing
and
his brother.
making smoke babies.
Yeah. Then so Varys comes when they come out of the cave. Varys and Tyrion are like, "Hey, how's it going? We took Castle Rock."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting the way they edited that, because like I feel like for some people that don't pay close attention to the show wouldn't know like why they cut away and didn't say anything. There's like, and she's like, "Did it go well?" And they're like, and then it cuts away, and they like she's kind of angry, but they
Yeah.
don't actually say it. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting choice because I feel like for some people that they could be confused by that.
I could see that. Yeah, for sure.
Like I could see Mima being like, so what happened there?
Yeah, I mean they do like
They explain it
Jamie
previously on, but like
explained-
they don't remind you there.
Yeah. So then she goes apeshit and wants to go straight to the Red Keep and burn it with her 3 dragons.
Yeah.
I like to see it. Tyrion's like, no, and she's like, what would you do, Jon Snow? And he's like, well, if you do that, you're more of the same. Like, you're gonna go fucking burn. You've made impossible things happen. And she's like, well, fuck you. I'm gonna do it anyways.
But she doesn't.
I mean, she kind of does.
She doesn't go to the Red Keep.
She goes and
She
fights.
didn't. She
goes
didn't
and-
burn anyone innocent. She only did it. She only used them in war.
Yeah, she only burned the Lannisters, but she still went off and did
it
it.
was all soldiers, so they weren't innocent.
Yeah, I know.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
You know, she didn't burn a city. She burned soldiers.
yeah.
It was pretty, like I said, I did not see this coming. Like I didn't think we'd see the outrage this quick.
Well,
Yeah,
and-
it's
but-
pretty cool though.
And before they got there, Arya does her little shit with Brienne, which is pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah, she
was
sword
cool.
fights with her. Yeah.
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 I really like
Who
that.
taught you?
And of course, Littlefinger's watching with Sansa.
Yeah, like Sansa and Littlefinger
absolutely.
were like walking, having a conversation. They're like, "Whoa, what the fuck? I gotta see this."
Yeah, and Littlefinger smiles. Sansa like walks away, doesn't say anything.
This makes me nervous. Like I said.
It probably should. It
Yeah.
probably should.
Yeah.
And then John goes and talks to Miss Andy, asks her, hey, so you're a slave, but now you serve Daenerys. She's like, oh, I can leave if I want to. He's like, you believe that? And she gets all huffy puffy.
Yeah.
And then Theon shows up, and that's when John's like, I would kill you if you weren't nice to Sansa.
Yeah, if it wasn't for what you did for Sansa, I'd kill you.
And that's when I fell asleep.
Yeah, asshole.
No
So
more
since you're at the battle now, I
Yeah.
want to go back a little bit because you
Okay.
skipped over something. I don't remember what episode it was, but I thought it was funny
Oh.
when they were talking about like they didn't know the answer, but if they were took down Castle Rock or whatever yet. And Miss Annie's like, or Daenerys says that Grey Room's gonna come back, and Miss Annie's like, he better. And she's like, ooh, what happened? And she's like, a lot. She's like, a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's funny how like
Many things.
they've had these little gossip moments where they're like, yeah, we fucked.
Did
Little T.
Yeah, I did skip over that.
Right.
That's right before they took him
Right.
into the cave.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Probably
before when
little
she was like
Columbus.
doing her hair, she's like, have you ever wondered if they have a ball sack? And now she's like, he fucked you. It's very interesting. Me
She's
and,
like, I wanna
me and
do that to
Daenerys
Jon
got a lot
Snow.
in common, except for she's dragons.
Yeah. Also,
Blonde hair. She's hotter.
You're saying you don't want to see me naked? Walk
don't.
through fire and being like, hey Hess,
Walk a flock of flame.
Dracarys.
No, I'm okay.
So, you got Bronn and Jamie, Dick on.
Did you catch
Good
the dick
shit.
on this time?
I did see Dick on. Jesus Christ. Fucking Braun.
He
was
saw a
laughing
dick
his
on
ass
Jesus
off.
Christ. Dick.
He's like, Dick on. That was fucking funny.
So,
They should do a spin-off with just him. Like, it's just,
well,
With Bronn?
yeah, probably dead.
a Bronn or Dick on?
He's talking about Bronn.
Braun.
Oh, I thought you meant Dick on.
No.
Yeah. So basically, they're on their. I don't know where they're going next. I guess home to King's Landing.
I think they were head.
Well,
they were
yeah,
Castle
I would
Rock, weren't
assume
they?
so because Bronn says, flee, go home.
Yeah. And then
And
the,
he's like, I'm not leaving my army.
the Dothraki show up, and then Daenerys shows
Yeah,
up.
all hell breaks loose. She's burning people.
yeah.
To be honest, I don't even know if they needed the dragon. The Dothraki were fucking them up to begin with.
Yeah, it was pretty
The
chaotic.
dragon definitely helped, though.
Yeah.
Did you watch this? Yeah, it didn't hurt.
Fired
you wa-
two arrows, and now it's no longer.
what?
What's no longer?
Braun fired two arrows, and now that thing's gone.
Oh yeah, he hit one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. He hit it.
I thought it was really funny when the dragon lands and just is like, fuck you, and smacks the thing with its tail.
Yeah, that's a big motherfucker. It's like Godzilla with wings.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I know. And Braun's like, all right, where's this fucker at? And he's all aiming.
I totally forgot what I was gonna ask you.
Did you watch?
Oh, did you watch it with your girlfriend?
We did. She was.
Did
very
she like
upset.
it when the horse got cut?
When he cut the
No, she
horse's
was-
leg off?
Yeah, she squealed and put her head in her shirt.
I thought of
And I
her.
said,
I did too. I was like, oh,
It's
she's not gonna like that.
Real.
I'm like, CGI.
Yeah, they actually kill horses in the show. It's
No,
fucking
that was
crazy.
real. They really did that.
Was
They
she
got a lot of shit
was
for
she
it.
unsettled
No.
when the horses were running and the wagon was on fire behind them?
Yeah, she didn't like any of the things that hurt animals.
Do you think when the horses were running, what was going through their minds?
Fuck,
It's
fuck,
hot. It's
fuck.
hot. But then they keep running,
Yeah,
but
no
it's
shit.
not. They're not getting any farther away from it.
So I want to ask, what are your thoughts on the final moments of this episode?
Oh, you're talking
It's
about
very interesting.
Jamie
because,
charges at the dragon?
The final
Yeah.
moments.
And who jumps on him? Do we know who jumps
Well,
on him to not?
We know.
It shows.
Right, but I don't know.
It shows you.
Rewatching it, it shows you.
It shows you, but like in the moment watching it, we were confused too.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, basically, it makes me think that Jamie's going to die because he's just sinking and he's got all that armor on.
And his gold hand
But-
drowning him down
yeah,
the bottom.
yeah.
And it's the deepest river ever.
Yeah.
But part of me thinks that he will be saved by something or someone.
Yeah. A lot of our video, me and him, were like, "Is he alive? Like, what the fuck? Is he gonna drown? His hand?"
Yeah. Well, especially with this show, you never know what the fuck.
Yeah, that could literally be.
Yeah,
how they
you
kills
don't
him.
know.
They could not bring
Yeah.
him up again. I liked too when Tyrion was yelling at him, like, "You stupid fucker!" Like, just flee. And
Yeah,
he
he's like,
just
"Run,
doesn't.
you fool! Run, you fool!"
Yeah, that was really cool. I also thought the first time I watched this, it never occurred to me, but then I was like, wow, Tyrion got here pretty fast. Like, they were already partly there. She flew on a dragon, and then 5 minutes later, he's like, "What's up? I'm here." And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
that's the kind of stuff people got mad at.
Yeah, it never occurred to me this, and I was like, wow, how the fuck did he get here? Maybe
But, I
he's a
mean,
mermaid.
That's dumb. I mean, like they could have went this way and he could have went
Yo,
whatever.
it
It's just
looked
fuck-
like he came from a different side.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
it
like,
was hard to
whatever.
tell.
Yeah, maybe he was on fucking Varys' back.
Correct.
Maybe Neat Ferris is like, "Ee, ee," going through the water.
Yeah,
He's not a dolphin.
he's a seahorse.
I thought it was a
Got it.
mermaid. Did you guys see that they're making Game of Thrones Oreos?
No,
Did
I
not see
saw that this morning. The package is all like black, and it says Oreo in the Game of Thrones font.
We'll have to get that for when I come over.
Yeah.
Oh, and then drink that.
Yeah, we'll
and
drink
eat Oreos?
that and eat Oreos and be like, oh, this episode of Game of Thrones is so good. That's us eating Oreos, not sucking cock, just so people know.
Good, because it,
Wow, I'm glad you clarified that.
yeah, it
Well,
sounds the same.
So we talked about both episodes in 45 minutes.
I told you this is
Yeah,
gonna
that
go
is pretty
fast.
That's a
quick
fucking-
episode,
We're on our A game, baby. That's a horn hawk right there.
yeah.
So you told the line, but you think so? But so your guess would be Jamie's dead?
Yeah,
That's what I thought watching it too. I thought, oh, he's probably dead.
but like I said, I for whatever reason I have the little inkling that someone or something will save.
Do you
him or
think
something.
possibly the person that tackled him in there could be dead too, or do you think?
Yeah, could be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to what's coming up on this show. We only have
Yeah, well, I mean,
2
we
more
have
podcasts
3
to do
more.
on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 episodes and we're caught up. Well, I'm caught up. We're already caught up.
He doesn't say we've been caught up.
It's pretty wild.
That's
pretty
why-
wild to think.
In the he watched episode 7 because he went ahead like a dildo, and he called
okay.
me. He called me out to the living room like for 4 separate scenes.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think it is episode 7 that we get the reveal of my theory, because I think that was one of them he called me out there for that episode.
Well, I would hope you'd get a reveal. It's the last goddamn episode.
Well, remember I didn't know which one they
He's talking about Theon.
the Theon.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's not a.
But I mean, like, you would
It's
be
a
able to tell
theory.
any theory after we watch episode 7.
no.
Like, you could literally talk about any theory.
No, there's a couple theories that would go out the window.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, you can say them and you don't have to worry about spoiling anything.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
And I can finally stop scrolling past stuff on Facebook and
It-
Twitter and
It'd be almost like you're
everywhere.
caught up with the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you gonna
Like, I'm
are you gonna
in-
wait until season 8 is over to watch it?
You should watch season 8 next year.
If you guys want to wait, let's do it.
I'm not waiting.
No,
Fuck you.
we'll watch it. We'll do videos on it, but you gotta
I'm
wait.
not going to wait. I did all this to get caught up. Yeah, we're going to watch it live.
So you're gonna come over every Sunday or Monday?
I highly doubt that, but you never know.
Nah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we know that's not gonna
Yeah.
happen. We're gonna be sitting here
Yeah.
Monday afternoon and be like,
Well,
That
so
episode
like,
was
but
great.
you guys get it. You get it Eastern time, right?
Yeah.
isn't the same for everybody on HBO?
No, not if he has Cox.
Well, because we all watch Westworld at the same time.
Did we?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure we all watch Westworld at the same
But
time.
but see, like, cause see, like every other Sunday, I drop my kids off, and
I don't know
they're
why.
dropping
You shit every other week?
every other weekend.
You shit?
every other weekend I drop my kids off
At the pool?
at their moms. I'm just saying, like,
That's
it might
really
work
awkward. You
depending
call
on
your
what
toilet
time
their
it comes
moms?
on. Because I drop them off around 5, so I mean it might work to where I can come over if it starts at 6.
It'd be 6 or 7, yeah.
You know, and then I mean it's a bridge we could cross when we get there.
Yeah, it's 7 right now. I don't know when daylight saving starts. I mean, we could just look it up. But once that starts, it's 6.
Hey Siri, when does daylight saving start?
Daylight saving time starts on March 10th, 2019 and will end on November 3rd, 2019.
Angel's birthday.
So it'll be
Anybody
6 o'clock.
Since we're done with the show, anybody else have any burning questions for Siri?
No.
I really don't.
Since we're at the end of this, what are we gonna do for those 4 weeks? I told him I had an idea. If we can't think of anything, we have me, you, and Nick each pick one movie that we want to watch, and we'll figure out a way to do an order or whatever. And then the last movie, we let people comment what movie we should watch, and we have to watch what they comment.
Let's just do that. We each pick a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
Could be any movie.
Whatever you want, and then
it probably has to be something on Amazon or Netflix so people can watch it and we could all watch it.
Okay. Well, I say any movie.
HBO Go could be on HBO.
Go.
Anything like that. Because I mean, if you pick like I don't know, I'd say Flesh, but that's on there. But something random like Beverly Hills Cop, how is he gonna watch it?
Fucking run it on Amazon. It's $2.
Yeah.
Okay. So we each pick one. That leaves one date open, and then why don't we just do a Game of Thrones podcast?
Oh.
Just talk about the whole shit and shingle.
Okay, so
that a thing?
that'll be a short podcast, I'm guessing.
I don't think that's a thing, but we can make it a thing. Shit shingle.
A shit jingle.
No, but I mean, we can just make it. Come up with something. Just think what we think is gonna happen in 8 or whatever.
I think it's gonna end. That's my theory.
That's your theory?
Yeah, I think the show is gonna end in episode 6 of season 8.
Wow. What if it's like a 3.5-hour episode?
It's not.
It's not.
I know.
It's gonna be like an hour and a half. But
could you imagine if it was a 3.5-hour
be fucking great
episode?
Maybe a Game of Thrones movie, basically. That'd be cool though.
But
that would be sweet.
And we could do it on the 4th week, so that way it gets us ready.
Yeah, because in the following week will be when
There'll be a trailer out. We can decide, and even if we just talk shit like our favorite people, we could fucking do our favorite people. We could do
just do a whole podcast
favorite
about random shit on there.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time to come up with it.
That works for me.
And then we each have to just pick a movie. What do you want from the movie, though?
Just any movie you want to watch. It doesn't have to be anything. You could pick Fletch again. You just watched that the other day.
I only watched half of it.
But just any movie you want, and then we just talk about it, like how we do this. Like whoever picks the movie should have to take us through the story of the movie.
That makes sense. That's kind of what I meant. I didn't really mean for you to go off on a rant about me picking Fletch, but yeah.
No, I thought you meant like what theme or whatever, or like.
No,
okay.
I didn't mean that.
But yeah, so I think whoever does, they take us through. But then we can just pick whatever movie we want.
What are you gonna
That works.
I think
this is
I have no idea yet.
This is his way of tricking us into.
I'm gonna make you guys watch the pilot for Prison Break.
That's not a movie. It doesn't count.
Fucking God.
There is a Prison Break TV movie.
That doesn't count.
That was how they ended the series, so I can make you guys watch that.
Nope.
I'm not gonna, but I totally could if you want to play games, pal.
Okay.
Anything else
What
you guys?
goes around comes around.
What are you gonna pick?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Did anybody got a story? Anything they want to tell before I wrap up the podcast?
You know, I got something I want to tell. So today we went to Sedona, right?
Yeah. Yep.
There was a little snow. Too much to climb up to the top of the mountain, actually. Which
the mountain. It wasn't the snow. It was the ice on there that fucked us up.
Well, yeah, snow and ice. I mean, I wanted to get to the top because I thought it'd be like really cool view because it's a cool view anyways. But with the snow and everything, it would.
Right.
But we went up about halfway, and Drum's like, "I'm not going any farther. I keep falling because it was ice." And then I was like, "Yeah, you big pussy," and took a step and almost fell. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. We're not going up any farther.
Karma.
We walked around, and then we drove somewhere else for lunch, and it was by this big bridge, and I had to pee really bad.
Yeah, and
it's my story.
well, it's just so stupid.
So we park, right? And I run. So, like, we park. It's like this little, there's probably like 10 parking spots. It's right by a bridge, and there's this big, it's Oak Creek Canyon, big canyon.
Yeah.
So I just ran up, and of course I had my Puma running shoes on because I had switched shoes because my other ones were all fucking like muddy and shit. So I run up this side and take a leak. Just got away from everybody because I just had to pee because I'd sucked down on Monsters and Mountain Dews before. And so I pee. And then I'm coming down, fall on my ass. Fucking my ass still hurts. Get mud all over my ass and fucking hand and everything.
And guess what he fell right next to?
Well, not right next to, but I come back down and probably 6 feet to my right, there's a bathroom.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe 12 feet.
Pretty close.
I'm like, God.
We're in the middle
Not
of
even thinking, though. You had to pee.
We're in the middle of eating lunch. He goes, I didn't realize that was a bathroom.
You had a one-track mind.
Because I thought he slipped on the way out of the bathroom because there was a huge thing of mud right in front of it.
Nope.
But nope, he slipped in the mountain behind the mountain. Or behind the bathroom.
I mean, that's pretty dumb.
It happens to the best of us.
What's dumber, that or that I cut my finger on snow?
That's pretty dumb, too.
I don't think you technically cut it on snow.
I did. There was nothing else there but snow. I grabbed a handful of snow and my hand was bleeding.
It had to have been like a rock or something.
No, there was nothing there because where my blood was, it wasn't deep in there. It was just on the top layer of snow. So it was literally just the snow that I got cut on.
Pretty sure it's freaking physically impossible.
Freakingly. No, I know it's not physically impossible.
Finger on snow
because I did it today.
I think
then it wasn't snow. If it might have been ice, but there's no way you cut your fucking hand on snow.
He did, now, to be fair, he reached into snow.
Yeah.
Threw it.
And then I go, oh, there's a pile of blood there. Oh, fuck, that's my blood.
Yeah.
So
and it was just snow.
It was just
I
on
saw
top.
it.
Yeah, there was nothing. I'm
sure he hit something that he didn't even realize, but yeah, it was.
That's what I mean. Like it could have been snow.
I was
Snow
grabbing icicles before and breaking them and stuff, so I could have cut it on there and not realized it and then touched the snow.
Right.
But I noticed it on top of the snow.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the snow had a pocket knife and cut my finger.
Yeah, he's not very bright.
All right.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Any last things you guys want to say before we wrap up this little shindig?
Nothing left.
All right, well, that's it for Random Ramblings this week. It was a quick one, but 2 really good episodes. We only have 2 podcasts left, and then we're done with Game of Thrones, which is absolutely crazy. Can't believe it's gone by this fast. Like, it literally feels like we just started season 1.
It flies. It flew.
It definitely helped doing 2 per week.
Yeah.
But all right, please like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought about these episodes or anything else we mentioned on this podcast. And we'll see you guys next week for episodes 5 and 6 of season 7. Where my horn at? Where my horn at? Where my horn at? Ladies!